Hello everyone. As you probably read from the title of this video, I will be explaining why singing as Robin from the Chaotic Trio is a bit tricky. Now I know this video may seem a bit random, but I'll explain why I'm bringing this up later in the video. Now if you watch my series, The Chaotic Trio, you may know that there are original songs created by me. And on one of the songs that I uploaded separately, I got a comment saying, and I quote, that my singing was goofy. Now I'm pretty numb to hate comments. I've gotten plenty when I was female, plus as a YouTuber you kinda have to swallow hate comments, whether you think they're right or not. And honestly I take hate comments not too seriously, and laugh it off unless it was an actual problem. But the more I thought about it, it made me think, do other people find my singing as Robin actually bad? Now I wish to explain why Robin's singing may sound bad to people. Now if you've heard my voice in live streams and stuff, I like to think my voice is medium but a little bit on the lower side, though not too much. And whenever I do my Robin voice, I make it high-pitched and a bit crusty, as I like to call it. These two voices are pretty different from each other since obviously Robin is not my natural voice. Now since Robin isn't really my natural voice, doing his voice sometimes is a bit tough. He's personally one of my favorite voices to do, but when doing it long enough it can definitely hurt my throat depending on what I'm doing. Now I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this, but I actually record my lines in my living room at night. 1, because the living room is further from my parents' bedroom, and 2, I just like the vibe in there at night. But although with this strategy of mine, I try to be as quiet as possible without me being unhearable, which sometimes affects my delivery, not even just for singing, just general voice acting. And now that I've established that doing Robin's voice is a bit tough and that I try to be as quiet as possible without being unhearable, you can probably predict that singing as Robin with these circumstances is actual torture sometimes. Trying to contain a high-pitched voice without accidentally slipping into my regular singing voice is not an easy task for me, so the delivery when it comes to my lines are definitely not the best. By the way, I'm not making this to try and avoid criticism for this, I just wanted to say potentially why this may be the case for some people. So, why did I suddenly bring this up out of nowhere? Well, the next The Chaotic Trio episode will actually include a song sung by Robin. And I wanted to remind everyone that my singing as Robin is definitely not gonna be perfect and to please not have high expectations. No money is involved in this project, we are not some big production studio. This series is for general entertainment. Even with a lot of voice actors, I do most of the work. That being script writing, song writing, visuals, pretty much everything. Everyone else does just their lines. I do get occasional help or opinions from people sometimes, but most of the time I do everything by myself. Again, this doesn't mean I can't have criticism. I just want to remind people that we are not a studio, just a group of mostly teenagers to young adults being silly. I will obviously try my best at singing as Robin, but, again, it's not gonna be perfect. And if you do wish to point out something about the series, please don't be rude about it. There is a difference between giving criticism and just straight up being rude. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.